Just look at my sunflowers. They're so soft. If you like sunflowers and you like crochet, you're in the right place. This time I'm gonna try to make a tutorial on how to create a crocheted sunflower, and it's gonna be like a cushion or like a wall decoration. But let me tell you why I'm gonna do this and how I came up with this. See that, I don't know, you probably see just a little bit of it. My craft room is still a little bit bare. I know there's a lot of stuff, but it looks weird that those two sides are a little bit empty. So one of them, I think that one, is gonna have these sunflowers decorations hanging from that side. There's been a lot of thinking about it. I've been thinking about it for such a long time, and I've been wanting to do this video for even longer than that. Initially I was thinking a lamp and all sorts of things and like a massive sunflower. Then hubby told me off and he said we cannot have anything on the floor. I was like, okay, I need to rethink about what I'm gonna do. So that's it. I came up with the idea of having about, I think, 3 sunflowers on the wall hanging in there, but there might be cushions. So if I get bored of it and I want to hang something else in there, I can use them as cushions. But this is so exciting. Let me show you the material I'm going to be using. I've seen a lot of people creating toys, plushies with like ceniglia. In Italian, it would be ciniglia. Yeah, so I don't really know how to pronounce this. So bear with me if I say it wrong. But yeah, this is so soft. This is amazing. And it's chunky, so it's going to be quick and easy to crochet, and hopefully the sunflowers are going to be a good size. So what I've done, I've just bought this orange, like 3 kind of different shades of yellowish. So this orangey kind of color. I've got gold, yellow, brown for the middle, and green for the back. Because as I said, it's going to be sandwiched. Gonna need some stuffing, a big crochet hook. This is 8mm, and some stitch markers. There we go. Also, because I've learned crochet by watching YouTube videos, the terminology that I'm going to be using is American crochet, which differs a little bit from the UK. So the stitches I will be using is slip stitch, single crochet, double crochet, treble crochet, and picot. I've seen somebody on YouTube creating petals, like using the picot. I'm really sorry, I don't remember who it was because I watched it ages ago. And yeah, oh my God, I was so excited because it works really, really nicely. But let me show you what we're trying to do. These are the sunflowers that I created. There's been a lot of, how can I say, evolution. There's been evolutions because, yeah, I started with something like this, but I didn't quite like it because it was too hollow. So the principle is going to be the same, and I'm going to be doing 3 layers of petals, but I will be doing the middle like this. But it's not going to be a spiral, so we're going to close every single row that we're going to be doing is going to be closed. And also, if you decide that you would like to do and you would like to follow this tutorial, how we need to calculate the colors are this way. So the color that you would like to be in the middle is the first color that you're going to be using. So we're going to be doing the circle and the first row of petals. So the first row of petals is going to be like the middle one, and then we're going to crochet attaching at the front and the petals, and then we're going to crochet the last row of petals, attaching them at the back. But I will show you all of that. And I would love if this tutorial could be helpful to even like beginners, because if you're only just started with crochet, don't think that you cannot do it, because the stitches are still the same. It's just the way you put them together. So if you follow it step by step, you'll get there, and I'm sure that you can achieve the same result. Trust me. And also on this video, I might be doing a giveaway. I've never done it. Yes, I've never done it. So see how it goes. If a lot of you or like a good chunk of you are interested, but I'm going to let you know further down the line. So please make sure you watch to the end, so then I can let you know what we can do to work out whether it's going to be a giveaway or not. And I forgot one important thing. You need a needle like large enough to weave in all of the ends of your work. This stuff is so soft, and it wasn't even that expensive. I bought it at the Wool Warehouse for about £2.99 per ball. So we see how many sunflowers I can do, because it goes without saying that my bonus daughter already claimed one. So I'll have to do 3 for me, 1 for her, and possibly 1 for the giveaway. But I'm going to shut up, stop faffing about, and crack on with it, because I'm so excited and I cannot wait to decorate the wall. And I shall see you later. As we start the process of making the sunflower, I'm going to add a few little things. The way we're going to be doing the center is called, basically, is the basic amigurumi. I hope I say it right. Basically, that's the beginning of a sphere. So you will see that it's not going to be, at the end, it's not going to be flat, and it's not going to be a perfect circle. And the reason for not being a perfect circle is because we're going to be increasing the same amount of stitches in every row, as in we're going to be increasing in the same spot. So it's going to be more an hexagon. So you're going to have 6 sides to this, but don't worry, because it will come together. So just trust the process and go with it. Also, we're going to be working on the back loop, and you will see later on the reason why we're going to be working on the back loop only, and it's going to be pretty much throughout all of the pattern. And also, I always put the stitch marker on the first stitch, and reason being is because then I know where I am and I know where I need to close the round. And also, as you get to the end of the round, it looks like you're missing some stitches, but no, as long as you've got the correct amount of stitches, I keep saying stitches, I guess it comes with the territory, you're okay. So it looks like it, but one is the chain one, which we do at the beginning, which never counts as a stitch, and then the other one is just a little gap of where you do the chain. So go with it, make sure you count the stitches as you go along, and as long as you've got the correct amount, you're on to a winner. So I hope you enjoy it. It does happen that you get lost, as I did here, and I just had to count the stitches because I wasn't sure whether I needed to do the 2 single crochet in the same stitch, or whether I needed to do a single one. But hey ho, it does happen. Just count the stitches and you will be fine. And also just wanted to say that the first single crochet, it's always in the same stitch as the chain one. And that is because the chain one is not a stitch. So remember this throughout the pattern. Chain one, not a stitch, never. we're going to be attaching the new color to start the raw petals. So as you can see, you just make a little loop with the new color, and we're going to be attaching that, and the slip stitch that we're going to be doing to attach that is going to be done through the new color, and then we pull it through both loops, and then we chain one. So that will be our slip stitch, and we chain one, and then we start. And as I mentioned, the first single crochet is always done in the same stitch as the chain one, and then you mark the first one, and then you carry on and do 42 stitches. That's what we're going to be working on. time to do the second round of petals. And this time we're going to be attaching the yarn at the front. You know, we worked on the back loop of the stitches. Now we're going to be working at the front of the stitches. So we're going to be attaching it to the orange, or like the mustard one. So we're going to be attaching the yarn to the base of the petals that we did before. And don't worry if you can't really get the hook inside it. Just use the sharper bit of the hook to trying to get inside, but this should be pretty easy. So again, you slip stitch, you chain one, and then you do the first single crochet in the same stitch, and then you carry on and do 42 stitches in total. thing that is extremely important, but I really do not like doing, is weaving in all the ends. You should really be doing it as you go along, but I always wait until it's actually worth my while to do it. Not the right way to do it, but hey ho, I found this really boring. But it's so important just to make sure that your work is nice and tidy, and also all held all into place. So very important step, don't skip it. Yay, the last row of petals. This time we're going to be attaching at the back of our work. This is going to be a little bit trickier because obviously we've already exhausted the back and the front loops. And so now we're going to be working on those little loopy things. I'm not too sure what they are. I think they're the back of the single crochet. So it's going to be a little bit trickier to get your hook in there, but you can do it. Plus this yarn is quite soft, so it stretches quite a bit. And as you can see, I've just used literally the sharper part of the hook to get in there. And that's what I probably will be doing as I go along and crochet all of these stitches. And again, you need to make 42. We just did a slip stitch, chain 1, and now we're doing a single crochet. And then I'm going to carry on to do another 41 single crochet all around, and you need to make sure that you do have 42 single crochet. Last row of petals, we're going to be doubling up on the petals. So instead of having 14, we're going to have 28. So what we're going to do, we're going to do 2 single crochet, and then we're going to do a chain 5 picot, and on the next stitch we're going to be doing 2 single crochet in the same stitch and then chain 5 picot. So we're going to be carrying on alternating this. So we're going to do again 2 single crochet and a chain 5 picot, and then on the stitch after we're going to do 2 single crochet in the same stitch and a chain 5 picot, and we carry on like this, alternating these two, and then we're going to have 28 petals or 28 picots that they're going to turn into petals. it's time to finish the sunflower. So we're going to be attaching the back to our petals, and the way we do that, we go through the loop, through the stitches on the back side and through the back loop of the petals. We're going to be doing a little knot, and then we're going to zigzag all the way around, and we leave a little gap to put the stuff in. And once we stuffed it as much as we want to make it all nice and plump, we're gonna be carry on sewing, and that is it. The little tail that I've left is gonna be because when we reach the end, we're gonna be knotting that and use it as the little string to hang it from the wall. And there we go. So, oh my god, and our sunflower is gonna be finished. All of the sunflowers are ready. Oh, look at these. Oh, I know it's hot, but just look at my sunflowers. They're so soft. So soft. I enjoyed so much making them, and I think I've got enough wool to do another one. Maybe 2. Depends how big I'm going to do them. If I do just 2 rows of petals, I think I'm going to get another 2. Or I can do 3 rows. But I'll have a look at that. But what do you think? What do you reckon? Do you like them? Have a look at this. Oh, I basically made 6. I've got 6 sunflowers. I have a confession. When I started this video, I thought I had the pattern sussed, and I thought, yeah, brilliant, yeah. And then when I start videoing, I kept changing it. I kept changing few things. So there's several ways that you can do these sunflowers. But also I made a mistake. And then I realized afterwards that mistake was actually turned up to be really cool, and I couldn't reproduce it. But let me show you. This is one of the sunflowers that I made. And as you can see, it's got like the 3 layers, and it looks pretty small compared to, this is the first one I made, and it looks like so much bigger. But I thought it was the same, and then I realized that this one at the back is got 14 petals. This one at the back has got 28. And I don't even know how I did that. And then I had to adjust the pattern to reproduce this. But there's 2 ways that you can do it. You can do 2 rows of single crochet, 1 row of single crochet just to get the base done for where you stick the hook in, and then the second row you do 14 increases like regularly. So 1 crochet, 1 single crochet and 1 increase. But even doing that, they're still smaller. What happened? What happened to this? I cannot get them to look like this. It's just, they just look smaller. But I did treble crochet. I did the 5 picot thingy. Same amount of stitches. I don't understand. And I thought the only way I can work it out, what I've done, is to undo it. And I'm not going to do that because this chinilla is very delicate. And if you keep doing, it frays and it just crumbles. So I'm not touching it. I hope you're happy with the pattern. But yeah, they still look cool. I still love them. Oh, look at them. And then I changed the position of the colors. So I've done yellow, and this is mustard, by the way, and tangerine. I've done these three colors, but also done the mustard, the yellow, and the tangerine. And then I've done the tangerine, the yellow, and the mustard. I'm not sure which one you prefer. I love them all. They just give me so much joy. They're just so soft. So soft. Oh, I am in love. I am in love. But as I said at the beginning, I would like to try to do a giveaway. If I get at least 10 comments with like a little sunflower, just let me know how you like the video and whether you have your own version of sunflowers and whether you would change anything on the pattern that I've done. Let me know, and just put a little sunflower if you would like to be included in the draw to receive one of the sunflowers I made, and then I take it from there. I will see where we're at by Friday. I think is the 18th. I hope it is. If we reach that, I see how I can ship it to one of you. Oh my God, this is exciting. I'm very, very excited. 3 of them are gonna go just there. So on my next videos, you're gonna see the sunflowers in the corner looking all good. And one is gonna go to my bonus daughter, and one is probably, hopefully, gonna come to one of you. But I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope that the pattern that I've done has helped you. And as I said, I think even if you're a beginner, you can do it. You can do it. Trust yourself, and you can do it. Because I've been doing this for a while, but I like to experiment, and it's always good to experiment. And as I said, a pattern is evolving, so you'll never know. You might make a beautiful mistake like I have, and I can't even bloody repeat it. But yeah, there we go. So give it a go, because you'll never know what's going to turn up. But if you've liked this video, please give me the thumbs up. It really helps my channel to grow. And also subscribe and hit all of the notifications, so then you can receive the notification on when the next video is out. Because every now and then I do like to do crochet projects. Oh, I really like it. And I want to do more, because this chinilla, whatever, is really, really cool. And is extremely soft. So I can see myself doing other stuff with this. So make sure you subscribe so you can see what I get up to. But thank you so much for watching if you watched this far, and take care for now. Bye bye.